Series between the Cleveland Indians. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very
all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to
up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1.
To be on the man hitting third. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Chet Steadman gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, second baseman, number 33.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. In there, 2-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder, Boyce Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Freddie Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with two strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Prince McDonald, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Mathis stands at second with two gone. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Embry has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding into the box, Jesse Padilla. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Runners on first with one down. Fastball called for strike two.
Two takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Still no balls and two strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's inside and low. It's a ball and two strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And it's 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Dobson ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Reed Lambert. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Nick Dobson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Dobson, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. High pop-up. Marrero has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Orlando Rosario.
So digging in now, Orlando Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Embry is up with it, and that's the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Nick Costa, first offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mathis is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 8, catcher, Robert Inouye.
Standing in, Robert Inouye. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Striding in, Chet Steadman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Harvey Reed, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Harvey Reed. Here
comes the first pitch. This is popped up. Inoue is there. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now at the plate, Kelly Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Boyce Mathis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Freddie Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, J.C. Embry.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Albert Almora, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out, nobody on. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Seared down the first baseline. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Standing in, Reed Lambert. Has a look, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Prince McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-1 the count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Dobson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. This is pulled into right. Lambert is right there as he takes it for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping into the box, Orlando Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he misses again, 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that ends the inning. Indians go down. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Slider up that he gets a call on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor up the middle. And there's one down now.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Robert Inouye.
Robert Inouye.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Julio Urias will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off, 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Now a flare out to left center. Padilla is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one, 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chet Steadman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Chet Steadman.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
He's set, and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Steadman aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Jarrell Cotton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Albert Almora will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla will swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Victor Marrero. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Down and away, ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kelly Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a strike.
I gotta say, his command says.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Boyce Mathis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Hernandez.
Stepping in, Freddie Hernandez. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Dobson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
First baseman, number 44.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A good pitch there down in the zone as this is popped weakly to the left side. Reed is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So in now for Chicago, Robert Inoue. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Chet Steadman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Prince McDonald.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And it's quickly 0-2. To short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Nick Dobson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Orlando Rosario comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Dobson, base runner at first with one out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
The first baseman,
Nick Castellanos now.
Nick Castellanos.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in once again, Harvey Reed.
Harvey Reed.
Now here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 3 and the Indians 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.C. Embry.
Second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Taylor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in now, Albert Almora hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mathis is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Padilla. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Damian Bradshaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 4, Damian Bradshaw.
Francisco Lindor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kelly Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back in.
Off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now at the plate, Boyce Mathis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Contreras. 2 gone. Into the box now, Freddie Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail 3-2. Willie Rich is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
16, Willie Rich.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Victor Marrero comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Reed Lambert. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lambert gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called strike 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Popped up. Reed is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Robert Inouye. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Robbie Early trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Charlie Lopez will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Start things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dobson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Severino Gonzalez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in for the Indians, Prince McDonald will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Nick Dobson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Orlando Rosario, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Contreras in pursuit.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Chet Steadman takes home the win. Julio Urias was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.